The Adventures of Benny the Blue-Tongued Skink. Deep in the sun-baked Australian outback, where the red earth stretched for miles and gum trees swayed in the breeze, lived a curious blue-tongued skink named Benny. Benny wasn't like other lizards. He had smooth, shiny scales, a thick body, and most importantly, a bright blue tongue. One morning, as Benny basked on a warm rock, he overheard two cockatoos chattering. "Did you hear? The great watering hole is drying up," squawked one. "Without rain, all the animals will have to leave," cried the other. Benny's heart raced. The great watering hole was where all the creatures, kangaroos, wallabies, even tiny insects, came to drink. If it disappeared, the outback would become a desert wasteland. Determined to help, Benny made a plan. He would journey across the outback to find the legendary Rainstone, a magical rock said to bring rain when placed under the moonlight. With a flick of his blue tongue to taste the air, Benny set off. His first challenge was crossing Scaly Ridge, home to the grumpy goanna Gideon. "Where do you think you're going, little skink?" Gideon hissed, blocking the path. "I'm on a mission to save the watering hole," Benny said bravely. Gideon smirked. "You? A slow, stubby skink? You'll never make it." But Benny was clever. He knew goannas loved beetles, so he distracted Gideon by pointing at a nearby dung beetle rolling its ball. "Look, a snack!" As Gideon lunged for it, Benny scurried past. Next, Benny reached Wombat Hollow, where an elderly wombat named Wilma lived in a burrow. "Humph. Lost, are ya?" Wilma grumbled. "I need to find the Rainstone," Benny explained. Wilma's eyes twinkled. "Ah, the stone hidden in Thunder Canyon. But beware, the canyon is guarded by Kookaburra King." She gave Benny a pouch of golden wattle seeds. "If you're in trouble, toss these. They'll confuse predators with their glow." Thanking her, Benny pressed on. At Thunder Canyon, the mischievous Kookaburra King perched high above, laughing. "Coo-coo-coo-coo! Want the Rainstone? Answer my riddle!" What has scales but isn't a fish, flicks its tongue but isn't a snake, and has a blue surprise inside its mouth? Benny grinned. "That's me, a blue-tongued skink." Impressed, the Kookaburra King dropped the Rainstone into Benny's claws. "Use it wisely!" Under the silver moonlight, Benny placed the Rainstone in the dried-up watering hole. A cool wind stirred, and dark clouds gathered. Then drip, drip, pour. Rain fell in sheets, filling the hole and quenching the thirsty land. Animals cheered as flowers bloomed, and rivers flowed again. Benny was a hero. From that day on, whenever the outback creatures saw Benny sunning on his rock, they'd say, "There's the skink who saved us all." And Benny? He'd just flick his blue tongue and smile. Fun facts about blue-tongued skinks. They use their blue tongues to scare away predators. They're omnivores, eating fruits, veggies, and insects. Unlike most lizards, they give birth to live babies. Even the smallest creatures can make a big difference with courage and cleverness. The end. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.